Hello everyone. Today we have a question from the JEE Advanced 2025. Let's read it first. The left and right compartments of a thermally isolated container of length L are separated by thermally conducting movable piston of area A. So this container is made up of insulating material. And this is a movable piston which is made up of conducting material. Okay, of area A. The left and right compartments are filled with 3 by 2 and 1 mole of ideal gas respectively. This is 3 by 2 mole, this contains 1 mole. In the left compartment, the piston is attached by a spring with the spring constant K and natural length 2L by 5. So there is spring attached in the left container of natural length 2L by 5. In thermodynamic equilibrium, the piston is at a distance L by 2 from left and right edges of the corner as shown in the figure. So from the left, the distance between the piston and the left edge is L by 2. So this will be also L by 2. Which means here there will be some piston moved. ఇక్కడ piston అనేది move అయింది. So how did I say this? Because natural length is 2L by 5. But what happened here? The piston has moved so that the length of the spring is now L by 2. అది మనకు అర్థం కావాలి. That may be due to adjustment of the molecules in the left and the right containers. So that's why thermodynamic equilibrium happened. So the pressure in the right container is P equal to KL by A alpha. Then value of alpha would be what? మీరు అడ్వాన్స్లో కానీ మెయిన్స్లో కానీ చాలా క్వశ్చన్ చేస్తుంటారు థర్మోడైనమిక్ చాప్టర్లో. What your mind says? Just after looking at the question, this question is belong to thermodynamics, so that this can be solved only by the process of thermodynamics, which are isothermal, isochronic, isobaric and adiabatic. ఈ ప్రాసెస్ యూజ్ చేసి క్వశ్చన్ సాల్వ్ చేయాలనుకుంటారు. బట్ డోంట్ గో ఇన్ ఎ బ్లైండ్ వే. దిస్ క్వశ్చన్ can't able to solve by process of thermodynamics. Not only thermodynamic concept involved here, there is a little bit of the concept of Newton's laws of motion also involved. Let's solve this question properly. Okay, there are some molecules present inside this one as well as inside this container as well. So the pressure at the left side, at the left container is, consider P1, consider here P2. Okay, fine. So which process should be considered to get the equations? Yeah, the equation must be required to get the P2 value, because they ask you to find out the pressure in the right container. So don't go in any other process. So they clearly mention ideal gas is present here. So use the ideal gas equation, that is PV equals to nRT. First apply to the left one. Then here you will get P1, volume is V. How many number of moles? That is 3 by 2. R is constant, temperature is also constant because the thermal equilibrium. Now apply same to the right container as well. So P2 into volume is same, because area here piston area and length is L by 2. Here also piston area and L is P, length is P L by 2. So volume remains same. And how many moles? 1 RT. So we have two equations. What do we need? P2 value. So two different equations, we can't get the one unknown. So what should we do? So we have to get the one more equation. So that's why use the concept of Newton's laws of motion. Here the piston is not moved, so the net force of the piston is 0. What are the forces acting on the piston first? Here due to pressure P1 A is the force acting on the piston due to pressure P2. P2 A is the force acting on it due to pressure P2. There's one more force is acting because here the spring is expanded. So you know that here we can clearly observe the piston is adjusted so that the thermally equilibrium happen at both sides. So the force acting on the piston by spring is Kx. Spring force, you know the form Kx. What is X here? X is the expansion or contraction. It may be anything. So here it is absolutely expansion. So X value, how will you find? X equal to, here what is the natural length? 2 by 5 L. 2 by 5 L means 0.4 L. 0.5 L. 0.5 L minus 0.4 L, that is 0.1 L. Now the net force acting on the piston is 0. Then you will get P2A plus Kx equals to P1A. So you need P1 here in this equation so that you will get finally P2 value. So do equation 1 by 2. Then you will get P1 by P2 equal to 3 by 2. All are cancelled. So P1 equals to 3 by 2 P2. Just substitute here. So P2A plus Kx is L by 10. Then P1 value is 3 by 2 P2A. P2 value you will get P2A 3 by 2 minus 1, that is by 2, equal to KL by 10. So finally P2 value would be KL by A into 1 by 5. So KL by A into alpha. So alpha value is 1 by 5, that is 0.2. That's it. So first understand the question, then go to the procedure how to solve it. So don't go blindly to get the solution. Means you are gonna take the process to solve this question. So why do we need process to solve this question? So we have a basic common sense. That's the requirement for the JEE Advanced. Thank you.